this time.
Live, the home of the Chicago. Bulls, the United Center. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Hood out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3. Butler kicks to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Bulls. Green, the screen. Out to the wing. Here's Payton. Kept alive. Here's Bogut. Out to Payton. Screen by Bogut. Payton drives in. And finished off by Bogut.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Jimmy Butler.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Green. 5 on the clock. Payton kicks to Green. And Mirotic sends it back. Right side Rose. Dishes it to Mirotic. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Bogut with a screen on Grant. Back to Payton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Mirotic. Noah with a screen for Mirotic. Here's Butler. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Now here's Payton. He averages about 5 points a game. No good. Great defense that time from Noah.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Payton with the ball. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Green. No good. And it's Chicago the other way.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mirotic, the pass to Butler. Back to Mirotic. Kicks it to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. Butler missing again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
There's the dish to Hood. Lets it go with a 3. Out to Payton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Butler. Offensive rebound. There's the feed to Rose. Mirotic, the screen. Rose against Payton. A second chance effort. Rose, no good. Hood dishes to Payton. Shot to stop the drought. Rebound by Butler. The Bulls leading by 6. Mirotic, the screen. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Some changes for Chicago. McDermott comes in for Grant, and it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Warriors, Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Bogut. Warren comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and it's Jennings in for Payton. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Feeds it to Hood. Kicks it out to Jennings. Count that one.
Brandon Jennings.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Jennings. Noah the screen. Left side, Butler. From 15 feet away, the shot is off.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Jennings kicks to Warren. And there's the 3-second violation. The Bulls leading by 4. Brooks outside. Outside Butler. Noah the screen. Butler kicks to McDermott. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. And here's Jennings. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's Green missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here is Jennings. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Green, the screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Zeller, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Portis in for Mirotic. Now here's Jennings. And Dallenberg with the slam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Here is Brooks. 4-point game. He kicks to McDermott. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Butler. Golden State also making some changes. Jones comes in for Green, and it's Johnson in for Rodney Hood. Jennings kicks to Warren. To the middle. Stolen away. Passes it to McDermott. The 3. Ball's knocked loose. Warriors trail by 4.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Zeller, a screen on Jennings. And Brooks gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Dallenberg sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key, Warren. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Warren's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. By himself. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Dishes it to McDermott. Here's Stauskas.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here's Warren. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Portis. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He feeds it to Stauskas. And the Bulls, another three.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Jennings dishes to Warren. Brooks on the double team. Dallenberg with the ball. And Zeller picks him up defensively. The Bulls leading by 5. Brooks, the pass to Portis. Kicks to Zeller. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Bulls making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Villanueva comes in for Samuel Dallenberg. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for T.J. Warren. Jennings kicks to Johnson. Screen by Villanueva. It's back to Jennings. Can they get it? And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jennings with the steal. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
So at the end of one quarter of play, neither team able to build as much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Payton. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts Green and Bogut are down low. Payton is out there with Johnson. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot. There's Green with the 3. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Zeller. The kick out to Rose. Stauskas' shot is off. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Nick Stauskas had some great moments on the court last season, guys, but perhaps his most memorable contribution was his nickname of Sauce Castillo. Came out of nowhere, but it stuck with him, and he's going with it. I'd love to hear the story behind that.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Payton. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Green with the ball. And Zeller picks him up defensively. No good from Payton. Clark, as you were talking about Nick Stauskas, he earned the name Sauce Castillo last year. Came about when a bad translation on a Kings game referred to him as that name in closed caption.
And guys, credit to Stauskas because he ran with it, made the most of the opportunity, even launched his own Sauce Castillo hot sauce. And I can't attest to if the sauce is any good, Kevin, but I'm still waiting for a taste test.
I am too. Put it on what? And put on bread and crackers and
hamburgers.
Okay, we'll try it. Yeah. We'll try it. Rose against Payton. Screen by Bogut. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the dish to Payton. Offensive rebound. Bogut kicks to Payton. Over in the corner, Green. Second shot opportunity. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Butler comes in for Randy Foye. And the Warriors also making a change. Warren's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Bogut. Johnson attacking. It's tipped. Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To stop the drought. And too long on the shot.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Johnson dishes to Bogut. Johnson against Butler. Here's Bogut. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Bulls have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Grant. Warren kicks to Johnson. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Emeka Okafor. He's checked in for the Bulls. Payton up top. He's covered by Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogut. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Warriors lead by 2. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 10 points for Butler.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Green, the screen. Rose with the double team. Payton passes to Johnson. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Grant. Chicago has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Johnson again throws. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Payton outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Rose dishes to Butler. Puts up the baby hook. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Johnson, a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 9.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Okafor. Mirotic comes in for Portis. McDermott's checked in for Grant. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Different look here for the Warriors. Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for Bogut. Jones comes in for Green. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Warren. Rodney Hood subbed in for Tyler Johnson. McDermott hits to Mirotic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dalembert with a screen on Mirotic. Here's Hood. Lays it up and banks it in. Hood's got his first points of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Payton. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Hood. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper. Yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And And getting back to Hood over the last 7 outings of the season, he put up 20-plus points a game. He also, Clark, raised his shooting percentage to 45% from the field, 91% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive numbers.
Well, he was drafted to be a scorer, Kevin, and you're right, very impressive. If he can do that consistently, that'll be nice value for the 23rd pick.
Here's Jones. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Brooks kicks it to Noah. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Jones, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Brooks with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 10 points for Brooks. Jennings dishes to Hood. Screen by Dallenby. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Screen by Jones. Jennings kicks to Jones. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Joakim Noah did not like that one. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve, effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
Whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Warriors leading by 4.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
Jennings passes to Jones. Jennings dishes to Jones. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player, much less a rookie.
Butler from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now Jennings. He has 6. Outside, Jones. Jennings, a screen on Mirotic. Good, gets the bucket.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Brooks, here we go.
Well, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Jennings with the ball. Outside, Jones. Hood kicks to Jones. And Samuel Dalembert picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Warriors. And it's tied up with that one. And so here is Golden State. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. He dishes it to Jones. And stolen by Mirotic. Butler passes it to Brooks. Noah with a screen for Brooks. Back to Butler. Launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 5 here tonight.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's Chicago as they end the second quarter on a 20-7 run. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Butler. He's got 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark, they'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Rose is up there with Stauskas. Then there's Grant. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Bulls moving the ball around. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. A 3-ball, and he gets the bucket. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You know, going back back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
The rebound by Grant. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rose kicks to Zeller. The kick out to Rose. Picked by Zeller. Rose attacking.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Hood. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Hey, guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision. And whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
And Rose throws it down hard.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Stauskas. That one is no good. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Warriors trail by 6. Payton kicks to Bogut. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Green, the screen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. 5 on the clock. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Rose against Payton. And stolen by Payton. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That free throw, no good. Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. His scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage, too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
Making a change here. Warren's checked in. Here's Payton.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows he'll be an energy guy who has to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
Hood kicks to Warren. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And Zeller kicks to Butler. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And that one misses.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Warriors trailed by 5. On the wing, Green, covered by Mirotic. Payton drives in. Here's Hood. The offensive rebound. Now the feed to Warren. And here is Payton. Goes up again. Here's Hood. This one for 3. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls leading by 5. Outside Rose. Feeds it to Zeller. Mirotic the screen. Butler dishes to Mirotic. And he slams it one-handed.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Payton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Hood. And stolen by Zeller. And they're on the break. Grant with the ball. Now Payton defending. There's the bucket. Good. 19 points for Jimmy Butler.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Green with a screen on Rose. Payton drives in. Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Chicago leading by 6. Dishes it to Butler. Picked by Zeller. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Emeka Okafor is checked in for Zeller. Doug McDermott comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Brooks in for Rose. And the Warriors also making a change. Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for Andrew Bogut. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Fader on the way. And that one hits back iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Dallenberg. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. Kicks it to Brooks. Back to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Samuel Dallenberg picks one up.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on and on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jones comes in for Green, and Hollis Jefferson subbed in for T.J. Warren. Brooks outside. They set the pick. The kick outside to Butler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8. The dish now to Jennings. Jones sets the pick for Jennings. He kicks to Jones. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Chicago calls timeout.
And guys, what a strange rookie campaign for Dougie McBuckets. I mean, he entered the draft as a polished sharpshooter. The Bulls traded up in the first round to get him, and he ended up playing 9 minutes a game over the course of last season.
So for the Bulls, Noah comes in for Okafor, and Stauskas subbed in for Butler. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Warriors. Hood comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And on the topic of Doug McDermott, one of the most decorated college players in recent history, and Clark, you called a lot of his games.
Yeah, enjoyed watching him play, and I still think he has a bright future. Just never found any real rhythm. Averaged only 3 points a game, but he didn't get much playing time, so look for him to bounce back in the years going forward.
The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Stauskas. On the wing, Brooks. 15 points in the game. In the corner, it's McDermott. Off target with his 3.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Noah with a screen on Johnson. Here's Brooks. They get it again. Noah kicks to McDermott. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. McDermott's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Chicago ball.
1:14 left in the third. Brooks, the pass to Noah. Passes it to Portis. He feeds it to McDermott. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Chris Johnson's checked in for the Warriors. Jennings kicks to Villanueva. Good on the three-point shot. Villanueva's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Portis, the pass to Stauskas. McDermott dishes to Brooks. Inside, pass to Portis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jones kicks to Jennings. Johnson outside. Screen by Villanueva. Johnson attacking. And no good trying to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Bulls leading by 7. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Johnson. Charlie Villanueva out there with Bogut. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jennings in at the point. The feed now to McDermott. It's rebounded by Golden State. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Villanueva. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Johnson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Brooks kicks it to Noah. From outside the arc. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Noah. And that's now 18 points for Aaron Brooks. Now Jennings. Screened by Villanueva. Johnson in the corner. Feeds it to Bogut. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. The Bulls leading by 8. Brooks with it. Out to the right wing. McDermott, no one around him. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists in the game. It's Jennings with the drive. Got a hand on it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hood's checked in. Dishes to Stauskas. From the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Green. Floats one up. Can't get the layup. The dish to Stauskas. And the Warriors making a change here. Warren's checked in.
That's his second personal foul. Checking in for the Warriors, T.J. Warren.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The pass to McDermott. He kicks it to Noah. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by Brooks.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Brooks against Jennings. Shot to stop the run to the left wing. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Rose in for Brooks. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Golden State. Timeout called the Warriors. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Rose. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Warren with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. To end the drought. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Green.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Rose. McDermott, the open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. McDermott's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Payton kicks to Jones. Back to Payton. It's stolen by Rose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Payton. Finished off the break.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good there off the double clutch. Warren with the ball. Butler covering. Warren kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mirotic, a screen on Johnson. And that one's good by Butler.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Warriors trailed by 13. And here is Payton. Outside, Green. McDermott with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Butler with the jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That'll go on McDermott.
Doug McDermott. That's his first personal foul.
Payton drives in. Green, the screen. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Jones.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
5 on the clock. Noah drives in. The rebound by Johnson. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Jones. Payton in the corner. Screen by Jones. Payton with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls leading by 13. Noah up on top. And it's Rose penetrating. Stolen by Warren. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. And it's Terrence Jones with the finish.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
That'll go on McDermott. That's foul number 2 for him. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for T.J. Warren.
Substitution for the Warriors. Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
And so it's Golden State with it. Payton passes to Jones. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Chicago. Grant comes in for Doug McDermott. The Bulls leading by 11. Butler attacking. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mirotic. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Green dishes to Johnson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the 3-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
Timeout called the Warriors. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Hood comes in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jennings. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 10. Passes it to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it. Grant kicks to Butler. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Butler's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Brooks outside. To the paint. From 8. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game. Yeah,
and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here is Jennings. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And they double up Butler. The shot by Brooks. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 22 points for Brooks. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Outside, Green. Looking to get it going. That drops. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Draymond Green. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 13. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Butler's got 35.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. It's Okafor atop the key. Butler on the wing. There's the pick. The wing jumper off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Okafor up top. Butler goes in, and he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 39.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.